Alright, I had a special request here for The Cure, Friday I'm in Love. And this is a pretty big exercise in arpeggiated picking and, just in between the chords. And that'd be the advanced method. I'll just show you like a straight up easy chord strumming acoustic way too if you like. But to just jump right into this main progression, this is, you consider this the verse and the chorus. It's this main progression here, and there's these kind of melodic pickings arpeggiated through the whole thing. And throughout the whole song playing this, it's pretty much sticks to this similar variation. It just gets a little more subtle in the verses. Okay, so we'll just dive into this. You get these first pickup notes that we hear in the song. Okay, and it's going to be open G, 3 on the B, open E. Okay. And now we do second on the E to open, 3B, open E. Okay, so something like. All right, and those are kind of our pickup notes getting into that first measure, that first chord. So it'll be a D chord. Okay, and now we start kind of picking through the chords a bit. All right, so we hit our D chord just like that. Now we do second on the E to 3 on the B. Second E open. Back to 3 on the B. Okay, so that measure would be. All right, and now we're going to hit a G chord. But we're also going to need to be picking through some of those same notes again. So we're not going to hit, just a full-on straight-up G chord. Just hit really all you need to worry about is just hitting the 3 bass note on the E and just hit everything else open. Because we're immediately going to go from, instead of having that 3 there in the E, we need to do the melody. So we're doing open E to second. Okay, now we're going to go 3 to open on the E. Okay, so. Alright. Now we go to a D chord again, but this time we're going to leave the E open on the bottom, so it's more like a D suspended second. Because we're going from that open to a second on the E a couple times. Okay, then we do 2 to open on the E. Alright, and now, to make this work, we got to come up and do an A chord, but we need to do a bar chord style. So all the way up here at the 5, 7 on the A, 7D, 6 on the G. Okay, and we're going to strum that full. Okay, and we're going to really want to hit like that. Make sure we get that clear. The E, because we're going to hit it again. Alright, and now we kind of need to take our pinky, bring it down to 8 on the B a couple times, down 1 to 7, and then just lift up to hit the 5. Okay, so it'd be something like. It's like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Alright, from there we go to B minor. Hit that second on the E again. Once more, and then go open. Open to second on the E. So this is kind of tricky, because we're kind of needing to lift the bottom part of our pointer finger up so that we get those E's open. Okay, so that's kind of a tricky little thing there. You can get it with practice, I'm sure. Okay, so a couple 2s to open to 2, and then we bring our middle finger down and we do a 3 on the E, lift up to 2, lift up the bar chord to hit the open E, go back to the 3 with your middle finger on the B, and then open E again. Okay, so that's probably the trickiest part of this whole thing. Alright, and then to a D. And with this D chord, we just kind of want to hit the D, the G, and the B. Okay, so just really emphasize the 3 on the B too when you pick down through it. Okay, so then we hit it again. Then we do open to 2 on the E. And you can just finish the whole thing just by hitting a straight up A chord. Okay. So, like I said, this is kind of like the advanced method here. You could do, if it's too tricky, you could do a couple things where you just strum the straight up chords, don't worry about the melody, or you just kind of pick through the melody without worrying about hitting any of the bass notes or the chords that are involved. You know, if you have 2 guitars going, that makes it a lot easier. One does the chords, one does the picking melody, but just in case you wanted to combine both of them and get it like this, I think it's a pretty nice method. Okay, so it'd be something like... Alright, and now we get to the first bridge section, and this is a little more straightforward. There's kind of just some, you know, ad-libbed arpeggiating going on through this, so you can just kind of, you know, use your own judgment on that. It's going to be initially just as a G chord. Okay, and like I said, you can just kind of pick through it a little bit, or just strum it if you like, whatever you think's good. Just something, you know, light, easy, whatever. And then to an A chord, same thing, just... Okay, B minor. Back to G. Okay, to D. And then finish on an A. Alright, and then there's a fun little solo right in there. Okay, and this also gets played in the outro. So same deal. We come all the way up here, we go to 12 on the B. Okay, and we slide that to 10. Hit 10 again. Okay, now we do this little chord here. We do a couple of 10s on the B and E. Okay, just once, slight delay there, and then we do 3 more times. And then we do a, keep it there, but just put 12 on the E now. Okay. Now we move down to 10 on the B, 9 on the E, once. And then we do a quick, one more strum on it. Bring the 10 on the E with the 10B, and then back to the 9E, 10B. Right, and then just hit that 10 on the B once more after that. Okay, so let's try that whole first bit there. Okay, and from there, we're going to slide on the G all the way up to 16, and then we'll hit a 15B, and then go back to 16G. Okay, and then we do 17 on the E, and then pick the 15B, 16G. So we're just kind of picking through this shape right here. Alright, and now we move down to this shape where we're 12 on the G, 10 and 10 on the B and E. We pick down through that, and then back up. And then just come back to the 10 on the B. Okay. Now we come up and do 15B, 14E. And we do a couple strums on that. A couple of quick ones. Alright, and then go down to 14 on the B, 12 E. All right, and then down 10 B, 9 E, couple times. Come back up to 10 on the E, 12 B, couple times. Up to 14 B, 12 E, couple times. And then finish on 15 B, 14 E. Okay, so this whole section here would be like. Okay, we'll get this second bridge section that comes in after the second time we do the first one. And the chords for this, it's just a B minor, to C, to D, to A. Okay, and just repeat that 4 times. Okay, but there is a second guitar that comes in during this section, the second bridge, and initially it does kind of one thing, and then it switches to a different thing. For the first bit, we're going to do a slide here. We're going to go 4 to 5 on the A, and then hit it again. Okay, that'd be the first measure, and the second measure we just hit a 7 on the D. It's kind of a juxtaposition type voicing going on here with the chords. So, and we do that twice. Okay, we do the start of it once more. Hit that 7 on the D, but then go 7, 5, 4. Alright, in the second half of that second bridge, a second guitar does this little run, okay, where we're going to be on 12 of the B, and we're just kind of going to do this little descending scale here. Alright, so it's going to be 12 a couple times on the B, hit it again, slide it to 10, hit the 10, slide the 10 to 8, a couple 8s, a couple of 7s. Alright, and then finish with on the G string, we go 7, okay, 7, 9, and then 7, 6. Okay, so something like this. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.